Reckless Ed. Hey everybody, this is Reckless Ed, and just so we're all clear, that's totally not me as a kid. Or is it? Today's top 5 list is the top 5 worst superhero shows ever made. You know them and you love them. Today's superhero films and TV shows are hotter than ever, but they didn't used to be this good. In fact, most of the time they actually kind of sucked. Today we're gonna hit on some of the suckiest of all time. Number 5. The Fantastic Four. So, just so we're all on the same playing field here, I ain't talking about this version, or that version neither. Back in 1994, they tried to come up with a Fantastic Four video that was so sucktacular that it went straight on to VCR tape. What's VCR tape, you ask? Exactly. So they had the stretchy guy and the girl nobody could see and that fire dude and the turd monster. Oh wait, those are supposed to be rocks. Unfortunately, his costume just looked like they took a bunch of poop and smashed it up against his skin. That had to stink. Number 4. Captain America. So today's Captain America, played by Chris, what's-his-face, pretty much has that role nailed down tight. But back in the old days, the made-for-TV films weren't quite so spiffy. Now, I'm all for giving the character a revamped costume so it feels like he belongs in today's time. But who the heck thought this thing was a good idea? I mean, what the heck? But at least they took advantage of his shield-throwing, capability. But daggum, that's like the slowest frisbee throw ever. I think Granny over there could have thrown it better than that pansy. Number 3. Spider-Man. With all the movies we've had with the wall crawler here in this century alone, we've seen a pretty good mix of villains. We've had Green Dude and Arm Guy and that black thing, and then we even got the Blue Man Group and my very first girlfriend. So with all that, it's kind of hard to take in the villainous evil of the 1970s, such as Lady on side of building, or Guy with stick. And let's not forget Old White Fart having breakfast. The villain of the week was always a bit of a letdown for this show. Actually, let me rephrase that. The villain of the week was always kind of sucky. Number 2. Doctor Strange. Okay, where do we start with this one? First off, we all know that Benedict Snatch is gonna be the new Doctor Strange in 2016. However, back in 1978, it was up to good old Peter Hooton to carry the mantle of the Master of Mysticism. Who's Peter Hooton, you ask? Oh, he's the acting giant who gave us such classics as Dan August, Once is Never Enough, 2020, Freedom Fighters, and Non-Sprite, Caliport 3. Yeah, that guy. He most definitely nailed the look though, didn't he? Looking good, my man, for the ladies. Number 1, Electra Woman and Dyna Girl. So this TV show essentially gave the look and feel of two guys in a basement somewhere who said, hey, I've got $10 in my pocket, let's go make a TV show. And by the looks of it, they spent all that money on the special effects. I mean, just look at those girls spin. This show had 16 episodes made before it was put out of its misery. The two girls had special wrist things that gave them all sorts of powers. There was Electra Change, and Electra Beam, and Electra Freeze, and Electra Force Shield, and Electra I'm getting kind of bored of reading this. The show tried to make a comeback in 2001, but apparently nobody gave a crap about that version either, because it was never picked up by a major network. And there you have it, everybody, the top 5 worst superhero shows ever made. Make sure to tell all your family members about this channel, especially your grandma. You just know she's gonna love this episode. Go ahead and like this video, and then leave a comment below and tell me which shows you thought sucked worse than my list. Click on my other videos for more funny stuff. Heck, the fact that you're still here tells me you either like my videos or you went to the bathroom to begin vomiting. And either way, thanks!